Yeah, so what's going on? This is vblog 1 from me. What I want to talk about today is this quote from the Greek military philosopher Thucydides. He who graduates from the harshest school succeeds. One of the reasons this is true is most people don't graduate from very harsh schools. It takes discipline, a plan, a social network, a philosophy, an ideology, a support network, in many cases sobriety, spirituality, and understanding what your purpose is. You have a purpose behind graduating from this harsh school, most likely you will succeed. The problem is, a lot of people's purpose is to tell other people about their success. They haven't internalized their reason for being here. I know that was a struggle I had for a long time. And, I guess I'll just leave it at this. The big four. Arousal control, which has two aspects to it: fear management, anxiety management, and self-talk. They say we say between 400 and 500 words to ourselves every couple minutes. How many of those are loaded? How many of those words that we're saying to ourselves are loaded with sabotage for our own defeat? And the other two are goal setting. You need long-term goals, medium-range goals, short-term goals, and short-term goals. When the heat gets up, the key of long-distance running isn't finishing the marathon. It's going from one telephone pole to the next. That's how you finish the race. If you focus on finishing the entire race, you never get there. But yeah. So and the last thing is rehearsal. And then there's going to be one last thing I say after this. Rehearsal is going over and over in your mind about variables that may come up to prevent you from succeeding certain goals or objectives. And actually kind of role-playing, not just in your head, but role-playing, going out in the field and preparing yourself. Some rehearsal is watching videos, reading, role-playing with people, rehearsing, preparation. He who fails to plan, plans to fail. And the last thing I'll say is, as far as graduating these harsh schools and succeeding, is I read the book 50th Law. It's a book I'm not too big of a fan of 50 Cent. I'm not really into that lifestyle. I'm more like on a conscious tip. But I try to understand how different people succeeded building a social base, developing resources, networking, freaking strategy and tactics they use to climb to the top. So I read fucking everything I get my hands on. So in the book, The 50th Law, I guess the three main points that I came from that book is what 50 Cent did was he was always in the moment. At whatever level of the game he was on, he was in the moment, trying, one, to make sure that he showed up, did a good job, had a plan, and was accumulating resources and building his social network and support. Two, on his downtime, He made new plans for what he was doing in the moment, made new plans for short-term goals, made new plans for long-term goals, and he was constantly revolutionizing his ability to do the tasks that he was doing in the moment, and revolutionizing his understanding, his resources, and his social network to get to the place where he, currently is. And I'm very, very impressed. Like I said, not necessarily totally into the guy, but game recognized game, play on player. We made it to the top. A lot of us want to get there, not necessarily for the same reason you did, but accumulation of resources, freaking proficient social network, money, power, prestige. I guess it comes down to, do you want it for your enjoyment, or do you want it for the betterment of society? I came to terms that, I want to accumulate these things to make the world a better place, and put into practice actually things that I actually want to see happen. But beyond that, I'll leave you with this: prepare, do things slow and methodically. Acting without a plan will basically cause you to fail, and the future is up for grabs. It will be inherited by those who plan on inheriting it. Peace.